Do you remember Overhaulin, the show where rusted-out dream cars were transformed into gleaming masterpieces in just 7 days? Ever wondered what happened to the cast who brought those automotive miracles to life, where they are now, and why some of them never returned? Join us as we reveal the heartbreak, loss, and quiet struggles that each one had to bear. Stories that the cameras never captured. Jessi Combs. On the 27th of August 2019, the automotive world lost one of its brightest stars when Jessi Combs died in a fiery crash in Oregon's Alvord Desert. Jessi joined Overhaulin as co-host for season 6 Inches 2012, returning to a show where she'd once been part of the A-Team mechanics. Fans adored her authentic passion and hands-on approach. She wasn't just there for the cameras. Known as the fastest woman on 4 wheels, Jessi was a professional racer, television personality, and metal fabricator who set women's land speed records. That August day, Jessi was attempting to break her own 4-wheel land speed record when tragedy struck near 550 miles per hour. Investigators determined that a front-wheel failure, likely caused by hitting an object on the desert floor, led to the front wheel assembly collapsing. The official cause was blunt force trauma to the head, occurring before flames engulfed her jet-powered vehicle. She was only 39 years old. Her teammate and partner Terry Madden, who arrived first at the scene, wrote heartbreakingly, "I was the first one there, and trust me, we did everything humanly possible to save her." Jessi's family said she was one of the rare dreamers with the bravery to turn those possibilities into reality, and she left this earth driving faster than any other woman in history. In June 2020, nearly a year after her death, Guinness World Records posthumously awarded Jessi the female land speed world record she'd been chasing. Her legacy lives on through those she inspired to chase their own impossible dreams. Mike Lavallee. In April 2020, the custom paint world lost a legend when Mike Lavallee, creator of the trademarked True Fire airbrush technique, died at age 60. Mike appeared on Overhaulin as a guest artist, bringing his signature flame work that had revolutionized the industry. He worked with celebrities and NASCAR drivers, painting flames that looked so realistic they seemed to dance across metal. His friendship with Chip Foose and appearances on Monster Garage had made him a household name among automotive enthusiasts. On the 6th of April 2020, Mike suffered a devastating stroke and brain bleed. Though he underwent surgery and initially seemed to be improving according to updates on his Killer Paint Studio website, he died 8 days later on April 14. His death was not related to coronavirus, despite occurring during the early pandemic. Mike had traveled the motorcycle circuit as an artist for decades before opening Killer Paint Studio in Snohomish, Washington in 1999. He described his studio as a place where dreams come true, saying, "We can paint anything you can imagine. We love challenges and we love making our customers happy." After his death, his Killer Paint team wrote, "Our hope is that he will be remembered for not only his amazing artwork, but for the amazing man many of you knew him to be. He was our friend, teacher, and boss." An auction of his artwork was held to help his family with funeral expenses, a bittersweet reminder of an artist who gave everything to his craft. Boyd Coddington. On the 27th of February 2008, Boyd Coddington, hot rod icon and Chip Foose's former employer, died at 63 from complications related to diabetes and recent surgery. Boyd's death reopened old wounds for Chip. Chip had worked for Boyd from 1990 to 1998, eventually becoming president of Hot Rods by Boyd, where he fostered what became known as the Boyd look. But when Boyd's company faced bankruptcy in 1998, Chip left with just $700 to his name, having gone weeks without pay. The split was bitter. In a 2006 interview, Foose stated, "Boyd has chosen to not have any relations with me since I stopped working at his shop." Chip later reflected charitably, "A lot of people thought Boyd was rude, but the truth is he was shy around people. When Boyd passed, they were back on speaking terms, but only just. The reconciliation came too late for true healing." Beyond Boyd's death, Chip carried his own private grief. His youngest sister Amy died at 16 from Hutchinson-Gilford progeria syndrome, a devastating rapid-aging disease. In her memory, Chip serves as vice chairman of the Progeria Research Foundation's California chapter. The demands of Overhaulin itself nearly broke him. During the show's first 5 years, Chip built 29 cars in 9 months, completing each in roughly a week with little sleep. By the end of season 3, burnout had taken its toll. Today, Chip continues operating Foose Design in Huntington Beach, still creating automotive art while honoring those he's lost. Chris Jacobs. Chris Jacobs was adopted at 14 months old, growing up without knowing his biological family. In 1993, at age 22, Chris was reunited with his birth mother, Mary Hagberg, through an adoption location service with the support of his adoptive parents. "It was very serendipitous. The stars really aligned," he later explained. "We've been able to develop and grow a fantastic relationship ever since then. We still talk almost every day, at least a couple times a week." The experience of reunion would later lead Chris to co-host TLC's Long Lost Family from 2016 to 2019, helping others find their biological relatives. He called it the purest project he'd ever been part of, noting, "There's no sensationalism, there's no manipulation, there's no dishonesty in this show." Chris's personal life faced its own turbulence. He proposed to his girlfriend Ivy after just 8 months of dating in a grand gesture at Wrigley Field. However, by late 2017, the engagement had ended. Ivy's last photo, wearing her ring, appeared on December 6, and days later she posted, "The best apology is changed behavior." Both scrubbed nearly all photos of each other from social media. Today, Chris continues hosting Barrett-Jackson collector car auctions on Motor Trend and joined the Meckham Auctions broadcast team in 2022. He also passed the California bar exam in 1995, though he's been inactive since 1999, choosing entertainment over law. Courtney Hanson. Courtney Hanson was Overhaulin's original female co-host from 2004 to 2005 before leaving to pursue other interests. Her departure sparked controversy among fans. According to forum discussions at the time, Courtney wasn't at liberty to discuss the situation, leading to speculation about behind-the-scenes conflicts. She was replaced by Adrienne Janik, the wife of executive producer Bud Brutzman. Growing up around Brainerd International Raceway, which her family owned from 1973 to 2006, Courtney developed genuine automotive expertise. Her father, Jerry, won 27 SCCA national racing championships. Unlike some hosts, she genuinely got her hands dirty, helping teams disassemble and assemble cars. After Overhaulin, Courtney's personal life saw its share of heartache. She was previously married to Ilya Sapritsky before that marriage ended. She later married Jay Hardington on the 21st of July 2018 in Taormina, Italy, her longtime boyfriend and father of her daughter Holland, who was born the 5th of July 2014. Courtney rebounded professionally, hosting Power Block for 8 seasons and later creating and producing her own shows. In 2018, she created and executive produced The Ride That Got Away, which achieved stellar ratings on History Channel. She now hosts Ride of Your Life with Courtney Hanson on Motor Trend, where she and the Royale Garage team restore cars for people facing adverse life experiences. Adrienne AJ Janik joined Overhaulin in 2005, replacing Courtney Hanson as co-host. AJ grew up in Whittier, California, the daughter of Serbian and Mexican immigrants. Her father served in the U.S. Army after immigrating, while her mother worked as a nurse despite limited opportunities. She married show creator divided by producer Bud Brutzman, and they have one son together. However, rumors circulated about the end of their marriage, though neither confirmed the split publicly. The speculation added strain to her already demanding role on the show. When AJ first started, she knew nothing about cars, and you can put nothing in big, bold capital letters, she admitted. She was only supposed to appear for one episode, but won producers over and stayed for multiple seasons. During her time on the show, she was given the opportunity to build her own custom '68 Firebird, which she fell in love with while introducing its owner on air. In November 2018, AJ faced another terrifying challenge. When the Woolsey fire swept through her area, she posted at 5:30 a.m., "I've been up all night. We lost power at 4 a.m. Everything around me is gone. Number Woolsey fire. Thank you to the firefighters who saved my home." Though her home survived, everything surrounding it was destroyed. Today, AJ continues appearing at automotive events like SEMA and posting about custom cars on social media. Jessi. When news broke of Jessi's death, Chris Jacobs immediately posted his condolences, very saddened by the news of the Jessi Combs passing. "She was an icon in our industry, and she will be missed. R.I.P." The two were rumored to have dated after Jessi ended her marriage to Extreme 4x4 host Ian Johnson, though this was never confirmed. Adam Savage from Mythbusters wrote, "She was a brilliant and top-notch builder, engineer, driver, fabricator, and science communicator, and strove every day to encourage others by her prodigious example." Discovery released a statement. "She was a friend and colleague, an icon in the industry, and an undeniable force of nature who left an indelible mark on the car world. Chip Foose, who had worked closely with Jessi during her Jessi Patter co-hosting stint, was devastated. The woman who'd brought such energy and authenticity to the A-Team was gone, taken while doing what she loved most, pushing boundaries and breaking records. Jessi had left Extreme 4x4 in February 2008 following an on-set accident, showing she'd faced dangers before, but this time there would be no recovery, no comeback. The Overhaulin crew had lost one of their own, and the void she left was impossible to fill. Her family's statement captured her spirit perfectly. Combs was one of the rare dreamers with the bravery to turn those possibilities into reality. For everyone who knew her, Jessi would forever represent courage, passion, and the relentless pursuit of dreams. If these stories moved you, please hit that subscribe button and share this video with fellow automotive enthusiasts. Leave a comment telling us your favorite Overhaulin moment or which cast member impacted you most. Let's keep their memories alive and celebrate the resilience of this remarkable family who gave us so much.